This is compost tea, not the warm beverage you drink, but the liquid fertilizer full of life. With today's hazardous use of damaging fertilizers that kill organisms, our SOLICARE ACT, or actively aerated compost tea, is the natural soil improver alternative that lets you add a broad range of beneficial microorganisms and plant-available nutrients to your soil. And this is the Compost TB-800 Premium ACT brewing machine that lets you brew your own high-quality aerated compost tea. With just the right amount of oxygen and our special broad-spectrum biology in the compost, SOLICARE ACT contains even more beneficial microorganisms that boost your soil's health. The TB-800 is a brewing machine with a capacity of 800 liters, which makes it extremely suitable for large areas of crop. The method, equipment, and recipe developed by Royal Icocomp for brewing the actively aerated compost tea have been carefully tested to achieve the best results in various situations. This is how it works. The brewing process starts with a machine that is clean, stable, and placed in an environment of between 5 and 40 degrees Celsius. The ventilator should be free to suck in clean and dry air. The ball valves are closed, which you can see because they're red. Check that the butterfly valve is open and that the cleaning module is in position on the side of the machine. Now you're ready to start the brewing process. Fill the vessel with clean water without added chlorine or other contaminants. Fill the vessel to 800 liters. This can be read from the mark on the edge of the vessel. Now insert the plug into an earth wall socket. Switch on the machine with the main switch and you'll see a green lamp light up. Set the selector switch to brew and the lamp will turn orange. You'll hear the fan come on and air pressure build up. The motorized valve moves to the open position. Now let the machine pump air through the water for at least 1 minute. Then add the contents of a bag of our carefully selected SOLICARE Nutrient mix to the water. After another 2 minutes, it's time to add the SOLICARE compost. Attach the compost tea bag supplied by Royal Icocomp around the basket and make sure it's secure. Tighten the compost tea bag by means of the wing nuts. Now you can put the compost in the tea basket and hang the basket in the brewing machine. Secure the basket with the wing nuts. Depending on your application, you should let the ACT brew for 4 to 48 hours. And if you plan on using the tea right away, you can now turn off the machine. If not, leave it on until you're ready to maintain those good oxygen levels. In compost tea with sufficient oxygen, beneficial microorganisms can multiply rapidly, while the unfavorable organisms won't survive. To ensure the best quality ACT, we regularly test the biology in our SOLICARE compost using microscopic analyses. To apply your ACT, use spraying equipment with nozzle openings that are at least 400 microns wide to prevent clogging. Attach a hose pump to the Geiger coupling and spray at a fairly low pressure to avoid harming the microorganisms. 4 bar is the maximum. You can also empty the drum by free fall. Open the manual ball valve to start the pumping process or the emptying process. You may need to dilute the compost tea to ensure an even distribution. The degree of dilution depends on the size of the area to be treated and the equipment used for application. Our specialists are happy to advise you on the best action for your application. It's best to start the cleaning program immediately after the compost tea machine has been emptied to avoid any residue. You can place the cleaning lance in the opening and connect it with a connector to the junction box at the top of the drum near the opening. Attach a high-pressure cleaner to the cleaning lance and set the switch to clean to start the cleaning process. Turn off the cleaning program after 10 to 15 minutes by putting the switch back to 0. Also clean a basket and filter bag thoroughly with water immediately after use. In order to completely disconnect the power from the TB-800, it is necessary that you also turn the main switch to 0. Remove the plug from the socket, and after this, the machine is ready for the next brewing process.